All right, you guys, time to figure out how we're going to do our features or our attributes. This is what your fourth ball of clay is for, adding on things like feet, arms, a beard maybe, eyes, nose, anything else you'd like to add. Right here, I am rolling a few balls into some feet. Once you have it the appropriate size, of course we need to score and slip to attach all of our attributes. And no worry if it's not right the first time. You see there, it took me 3 different tries to get both of my feet to be the same size. One of the best things about working with clay is if you don't like it, you squash it, you re-wedge it, you get it back together, and you make something new if you don't like it the first time. So I'm scoring and slipping, and I just did little balls that I end up shaping later to look more like slippers, little gnome feet. But to start, I just made little balls, scored, slipped them on, and joined. You can see I got a little mouth in there now. I didn't show how I did that. I'll show that later in the video, I think. But I just used a sharp, pointy tool, inserted it into the head, made a little round circle there, and that is my mouth. Right now I'm working on his little curly mustache. I curled up a little piece of clay, and I'm positioning it on there just to see where I want it to be and what size I want it to be right now before I score and slip it. I don't want to score and slip it on and then have to take it off and re-smooth it out because it's not fitting with the other side of the mustache. So I kind of get it ready first. Once I'm happy with it, then I can take it off and score and slip it. Next, I added on my arms. I skipped ahead a little bit here. I don't want to waste your time and show you how I did everything. You can add on the arms the way you want to, but you have to score and slip it, obviously. But they can be shaped different if you want. You can carve them out if you want. Here I added a little round nose peeking out from under his hat, and you can also add eyes if you want to. My hat is covering my little eyes. Here I am carving. I just want to show you how you don't have to add everything on. You can take clay away as well. I'm carving out like a little area in his belly. I thought it would look kind of like a tuxedo style. At first was my original plan, and you can see I keep varying my tools. I just want to show you that the tools I have up here all will work for this, and they all work a little differently, so you might have to play around a little bit to see which tools you like to work with. My video is sped up here as well. I'm not going this fast. I have it in double time, so make sure you take your time, and the only key here is not to puncture all the way through unless obviously you want to for like a little belly button or something. And then I decided, hey, maybe it would be cute if he had a little bow tie with his tuxedo. So I went into making a bow tie and did all this. And then in the end, I decided I actually would rather he had a beard instead of a bow tie. So I ditched it. I rolled out a beard. I made the beard and decided, hey, he needs some texture in his beard. So now I'm showing you how you can carve away to make it look like texture too. You don't have to take everything away. I used the 2 different sides of this tool to give it a little bit of variation in texture. There's so many things you can do, you guys. I just wanted to show you a few different techniques, but the options are really endless for you. I want your gnomes to look as unique as you guys. I keep going back and forth here with different textures because I don't think that hair is all one uniform texture, so I'm just trying to give it a little variety. But also something to keep in mind is you don't want any rough patches, you don't want any sharp edges. Once this clay dries, it will be very sharp if you have it have any like sharp edges. This is just showing how the changes I made. I started with a bow tie, went to a beard, decided this beard needs texture, so I added it. I want you guys to keep this in mind when you're working with your gnomes. Just because you made something doesn't mean you have to use it. There is a process of changes that can be made with your artwork, and I want you to know that that is okay and encouraged. All right, you guys, good luck with your gnomes. I can't wait to see what you come up with.